Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. Welcome to Brian's Funhouse. We're going to do 10 records that I seem to play the most. It's hard to do, I tried to do a combination of all my years, because in my childhood it was going to be AC/DC and probably every Rush album, Led Zeppelin, Blues Brothers soundtrack, crazy stuff like that. But I tried to look at, more recently when I'm playing a lot and all that. I watched a lot of great videos, Rob Walker, Mr. Hall of Fame. The whole vinyl community is coming out, with 10 records, and I love seeing what people like a lot. So here's, want to promote Flog Molly Swagger, played that a crazy much when it came out. Green Day, Kerplunk, played that a crazy much when it came out. Smashing Pumpkins debut, played that a crazy, but let's get to the 10. It would have been easier if it was 5,000 records you play those, but anyway, no order, just what it is. And I was going to do a video today about my movie poster collection, but I'll punt that till next week. But let's get into the 10 records that I play the most-ish. Fun. By independent, I think they're independent label, Fueled by Raymond. Not that anyone cares anymore what's independent and what's major anyway. But anyway, fun little band. This came out in 2012. Some Nights. It is a near perfect album. I say near perfect because what's perfect really? Play every track of this album, whole thing. It's almost like a concept album to me, it seems like. Great vocals, great fun pop rock, I would say. Some Nights by Fun. Played the hell out of this one. Hell out of that one. Pop punk. Everyone knows Green Day, but you gotta know Face to Face. This is their debut. It just came out on Dr. Strange Records. Shout out to Dr. Strange Records. Bill is such an amazing person. He used to run a great label back then. Now he's got a great store out there in California, Altaloma, California. But anyway, this is Don't Turn Away. It later got released on Fat, I believe. And this is just perfect. Pop punk perfect. You've done nothing. I'm not afraid. Disconnected. No authority. You've got a problem. I'm trying. Pastel. I mean, walk away. Walk away. This is good stuff. Face to Face. Punk perfection there. And of course, anyone watches this channel, oh, he's going to talk about Wolf Alice. Yeah, in the last 3 years, if I had to look at my playlist, what I'm playing the most, what I'm spinning, what I'm listening to on my external hard drive with the iTunes and all that, Wolf Alice, Blue Weekend, easily. It's so nice to get into a band. Us old dudes, we're all jaded. We want to listen to Boston and Kansas and REO and Styx. We don't want new stuff. Yeah, we do. There's great new stuff out there, and Wolf Alice, Blue Weekend for sure is one of it. Amazing female vocals with these pop harmonies, a lot of just cool instrument work. It's just great stuff. Pop music, finest. Wolf Alice. Of course, like I said, it's classic rock dudes. We love our classic rock. Styx, Grand Illusion, one of the coolest keyboard sounds ever. Opens up with the Grand Illusion, and Mr. Tommy Shaw takes over vocals for Fooling Yourself. Superstar's a great song. Come Sail Away. I know, it's overplayed. It's like Stairway to Heaven. Oh, not that song again, but it's awesome. Come Sail Away. Miss America. I've never liked JY's vocals too much, but it's a good song. Man in the Wilderness, Castle Walls, and it ends with the grand finale. Starts with the Grand Illusion, ends with the grand finale. And the artwork, Styx was firing on all cylinders. Played the hell out of that. Talk about a underground band that people love when you hear, pop music. The Seattle sound was owning the early 90s, but this band just didn't get past that because they weren't grungy like that, let's say. They were just sweet power pop perfection. Jellyfish, Belly Button. This came out. I bought it on tape, played the living hell out of it. And this is one band I wish I would have seen live, but this is a perfect record. Just the moods it takes you on. Jellyfish, Belly Button, perfect pop record. Now a perfect indie pop kind of record, although these guys are on a major label. This album took a while for me to get into because they had that big song that they kept playing over and over, The Middle from Jimmy Eat World, and I'm like, I don't want to hear the song enough. You hear it too much. That's what ruins how radio ruins you sometimes. They just play the same damn song over and over. But it took me a while, and then I bought the album, and then I just couldn't stop playing it. Bleed America, All Praise Chorus, beautiful song. Your House, Sweetness, Hear You Me, it brings a tear to your eye. If you think about stuff that's passed away in your life, people or pets or anything, Here You Meet, that'll bring a tear to your eye. Authority song, Splash Turn Twist. Yeah, this is just great, and it was hard because I wanted to pull out a Superchunk album, and I was like going through my collection, look through something like, oh, Jimmy Eat World, Bleed American. A few years ago, I would just not stop playing this thing. Great rock band. Of course, as a kid, a few of these have to make it. Like I said, these Porridge and so many Led Zeppelin albums. But if I had to pick one from my childhood years that I really just turntable, easily, Cheap Trick, Dream Police. It has, of course, Dream Police. I feel like that dude from Fast Times at Ridgemont High, with Damone or whatever, like, the Dream Police, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Way of the World, which I think, if I had to do a top 5 songs, I think Way of the World is the best rock song ever. For some reason, oh yeah, I heard Cheap Trick, I like Surrender. Get Dream Police, and on side 1, track 2, is Way of the World, which may be the best song ever written. It's the perfect combo of catchy and rock. Perfect combo. Way of the World. House is Rockin'. House is Rockin' and Gonna Raise Hell. It kind of brings the album mood down a little bit, but then it picks it right back up. I'll Be With You Tonight. Voices, one of the best vocal performances on a rock song, in my opinion. Writing on the Wall, I Know What I Want, Need Your Love. Yeah, this is it. Dream Police by Cheap Trick. Now, this record, I was in probably one of the worst points in my life. Really depressed point in my life. We all have them. Life goes up and down. Keep living, people. And it was a bad spot, and I looked on TV, and DirecTV at the time was playing a concert by Rufus Wainwright, and I couldn't turn my eyes away from the TV. I would miss my sleeping hours, so I could just stay up and watch this dude sing. I don't know, something about his voice. It's like poppy, but a little haunting. It's just great. Rufus Wainwright, Want One. Now, he has got a Want One and a Want Two. I like Want Two a lot. Want One. Want One, this is a pretty penny to get on vinyl. They are repressing this. So go out there and now get it. My wife, I first kissed her to a Rufus Wainwright song, Beautiful Child, inside 2. I started playing her this album, and I was like, I really like this girl. I need to kiss her. I want to marry her. I want to be with her forever and ever. And we're already on side 2. I need to do it. So it took me, song 4 on side 6. I was nervous. Anyway, back to Rufus. Great piano player, guitar player. Just instrumentation's really just what you need to get through this. And it's a great album. Want One. You listen to your punk rock, you get all crazy, but then you got to come down. And when you come down, Rufus Wainwright, Want One. Perfect album to do that with. Speaking about punk rock, of course, I've shown on this channel, Screeching Weasel, My Brain Hurts is the perfect pop punk album. Great stuff. I've shown that enough. So why not show something else? And this came out, played it a hell of a lot. A lot of people in the Chicago area are like, but what about side 2? Didn't it get a little weird on side 2? Side 2's fun. Side 2 is fun. But yeah, side 1 is perfect. Never Say Never. Another Day. Over and over. 2 Feet on the Ground. One of the best punk songs ever. Someday. Of course, talk about Sludgeworth. They have recently, this year, got back together. I'm looking forward to seeing them play live. I already saw them once this year. Going to go see them again at Riot Fest. Sludgeworth, What's This? I believe it came out in 91 or 91, I think. And yeah, this is just great stuff. Hard to find this pressing, but you can find this music. Sludgeworth, What's This? Last but certainly not least, a band that made up my childhood. This is the first time that I spun a vinyl that brought me into a total experience. From looking at the back cover, looking at the front cover, trying to understand what the hell these lyrics are about. Space people? What's going on? And the robes, really, the robes. Rock and roll is never seen. Robe wearing is kick-ass as Rush did on 2112. But Rush 2112, I had to pick one Rush album to play over and over and over. Side 1 is just 2112. And then side 2, Tears, Passage to Bangkok, Lessons, Something for Nothing, one of the hardest Rush songs. The Twilight Zone is kind of crazy. But yeah, you're really going to pick this up to play side 1. So there you go. 10 and other assorted things. 10 vinyls that I just play the hell out of. Thanks for watching.